I just read the most profoundly life-changing book of my life. It's written by Dr. Bradley Nelson, a world-renowned healer and teacher, and it's called The Emotion Code. The Emotion Code teaches you how to directly communicate with your subconscious mind through muscle testing. I am so into this. It is blowing my mind. I am now literally doing it every day because you can use it to remove emotional baggage. An emotional baggage is basically just any emotion that you've ever experienced that's been just too big to process. It gets stored and trapped inside your body. He helps you to identify the specific emotion that's trapped in your body and shows you how to release it. And your emotional baggage, it is actually interfering with the law of attraction because those emotions are stored in our body and they're actually vibrating out oppositional energy and repelling the things that we want in our life. What I love about this process is that you don't have to spend years and years in therapy. You don't even have to really relive any of the trauma. You can just ask your subconscious these questions and then identify the emotion and release it, literally in the matter of seconds. Not only is it going to help you get rid of limiting beliefs so you can manifest anything you want, it also helps with physical pain, which is what I'm using it for right now, and I'm already noticing a profound difference. Dr. Nelson says to take a look at your hand. He says it looks solid, right? But if you were to magnify it millions of times, you would find that there was nothing but atoms inside. And then if you were to magnify deeper and deeper inside those atoms, you would eventually find that there is nothing but empty space, pure energy. So everything is energy. Thoughts are energy. Emotions are energy. And when you're feeling a really intense emotion, what you're actually feeling is the vibration of that emotion. Dr. Bradley Nelson says that every emotion has its own specific vibration. And sometimes our emotions are really intense and they're too big to process. Well, then our whole being kind of takes on that vibration. And that energy can actually become stuck in our body. So even if we go about our day or go about our life day after day, part of that event and part of the vibration and frequency of that emotion stays behind. And it's what he calls a trapped emotion. So we try to move on with our life, but we're still carrying around the energy from the past. And we still have this emotion vibrating in our body. And he says it's kind of like a ball of energy. It can be anywhere from the size of a baseball to the size of a cantaloupe. He says these trapped emotions or balls of energy actually get lodged in our body in different places. And they distort the normal energy field inside of our body. Because remember, we're nothing but energy. And when the energy field gets distorted, it actually distorts the body's ability to function normally. He explains that these trapped emotions, they can actually cause physical pain, disease, malfunction of organs. He believes they could potentially even lead to cancer. When that emotion gets trapped in your body, it's actually vibrating that frequency 24/7, sometimes for decades and decades. So I got so excited about this when I started reading it. I was kind of struggling to do the muscle testing myself, so I went online and found one of his practitioners, and I've had 2 sessions now. The first session, she released 20 trapped emotions. The second session, she was able to release 25. And I have to tell you, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling lighter. Overall, my energy is changing, and I can feel it. And all of the trapped emotions she's released have been going back to physical pain. And I have to tell you that my hips and my neck and my shoulders, it's not 100%, but it is way better. And what I really like about this book, if you get it, is that it's just filled with hundreds and hundreds of letters from all kinds of people that have written in and different stories of people healing that they're so excited about. Anything from their children having phobias to some woman with bone spurs to anything you can think of. Because even if it's a physical thing like a bone spur, well, still down into the core, it's just energy. And when these emotions are removed that are creating all these distortions in our body, so is the physical ailment. Releasing these trapped emotions, not only can it help just us as individuals live like a healthier, happier life, but it can also affect the collective consciousness. It has the potential to create a more positive vibration on the entire planet. I'm Sarah Stone Love. If you want to learn more about how to use the emotion code, stay tuned because I'm going to be making all kinds of videos about it. I'm super excited about this and I can't wait to share it with you.